Okay, good. I grabbed it. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hold on. This is gonna take me a hot freaking minute. Back to tab. Okay, now I just gotta post that I be live. How's everybody doing this Sunday? Tonight, I promise, tonight is an animation stream. But not 51 animation exercises to master. I promise we are gonna go back to that. I'm kind of brain dead. So I don't have that amount of like energy to like do that right now. Spee! How dare you! Also, thank you for redeeming my favorite emote, which is Blet. How are you? Alright, I hydrated. I drank Diet Coke filter or water filter through Diet Coke. I'm doing good. That's good. That's very good. Rue? What's up? How you doing? For me, it's the evening. But good morning to you. Or, you know, if you start on night shift, you know, it's morning for night shift people. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna post that, same good time zone. Okay, cool. Sorry. I'm not doing well. I just woke up. It's 5 a.m. I have, like, a 38 Celsius fever. Oh, God. Oh, Rue, I'm so sorry. Please get better. You know, take the day, pamper yourself, take like a hot bath or a hot shower, anything that generates steam so that way it helps open up like your sinuses. You know? Come on. My lungs are dying. Yay, I've been coughing the last 5 days. Have you taken any, like Tylenol, Mucinex, anything like that? But other than that, I'm doing good. You know, other than hacking out your lung. Nope. I would try to take something. Like something over the counter. If you could, to like try to feel better. Don't take nighttime stuff in the daytime. Like if you're gonna go to work or school or whatever, because that shit's gonna make you hella drowsy, but I just made some tea. Oh, well, I hope the tea helps. I know tea had, like, certain teas have medicinal properties. Probably need to be off from the whole week because doctor said that my high fever may last up to 2 weeks. Oh my god. Whatever you caught, it must be the evil, cause holy heck. Yeah, no, you need all the rest and what have you. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. My mom picks like the best times to text me. I love her though. Oh, who's looking forward to the holidays and the end of the year and the merry chaos of next year? Come on. Sorry, I'm trying to copy my, like, main post so I could just post it on, X and kind of go from there. Or Twitter. Does anybody actually, like, call it X, honestly? God. I wish I could draw. Sorry, anytime I see, like, so many cool, like, art stuff, I'm like, God, I wish I could do that. Hey, 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 I need a shower, but I'm here. Hey, Skittles, what's up? Post. Gotta post for all the peoply peoples. Woo. So, I texted my mom because I'm trying to, like, find stuff for my dad, and, my dad is, like, really hard to buy for. But I wanted to get him a, like, grill cookbook. But I couldn't decide that or, like, a grill deck of cards, so I got him the grill card deck. And then I, And then, so I went in and I got him the card deck, and my mom shot me a text message and she was like, hey, he already has that, so get him the book instead. And I'm like, okay, I'll go out tomorrow and I'll go grab him the book. This weekend on Saturday was Finland's Independence Day, and usually we make gingerbread dough one day before Independence Day and bake gingerbread, but now we couldn't because I'm this sick. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Happy Independence Day, though. Did you guys, like, shoot off fireworks and stuff? I mean, even if you couldn't do it normally, like, you could still bake gingerbread, you know? Also, Skittles is currently on 3 stream a week. Also, Twitch said I had a streak, even though it should be more. Huh. And no. Aw, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, friendo. Hold up, I gotta check my YouTube, make sure I'm coming in good. I'm sorry, friendo. Okay, I'm coming in good, music's coming in good. We're all coming in good. So now we're gonna draw the Squeesh Companion. And we're gonna start with the base. Because, you know, nothing works without a base. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering, I've already made 2 other chat companions. So, I made this chat companion, and they are animated. They're hand-drawn, animated. I needed to put them up for your character here commissions for VGen. But this is what the eel one I have does. He's an EP eel because he represents my YouTube. And then this is his sister, who is Twitch. Oh, speaking of redeems and whatnot, Skittles, I need to get that starfish video from you again. It's on my old account and I don't have it anymore. So now we're gonna make their companion, their Squeesh Companion. Oh no, about the cookbook thing. But hey, Finland went International Burj Khalifa in Dubai was. What the fuck? Why did it send it? No problem. I don't know. Oh wait. Burj Khalifa was illuminated with the colors of the Finnish flag on Saturday. Oh, that's cool. Is that cool? That sounds cool. Yay, Finland? Spee looks more like a leech than an eel, to be honest, just because of the teeth. But that's probably just my interpretation of it. I'm not trying to judge it. I mean, leech, eel... I just thought eel, but, you know, I like pointy-tooth creatures. But, you know, because, like, so that's his, like, grayed out version. He's actually more red. So hold on. So if I turn him on... They seem to finish first. Hold on, let me turn off his grays. Where is his other gray? There we go. Yeah. So if you turn off his grays, he looks more, he looks a bit better. Yeah, so see? He's a bit red. And then he has glowy mouth. Gotcha. Yeah, but I mean, if you want to see him as a leech, you could see him as a leech. He could definitely be colored to look like a leech. I'll send it tonight. I had a long day and I need a shower. I am the stinkies of exhaust fumes. Go chill out and relax, Skittles. Like, you good, I promise. Maybe it can have multiple forms? Yeah! Like I said, so for me, the red version of him... Ooh! Thank you for following, Rue! I appreciate it! Also, I didn't shout out Skittles. Holy shit. I'm a bad friend. Sorry, Skittles streams as well. So, she does a lot of horror streaming, so go follow her. Go check out what she does. She also curses like a sailor, kind of like me. But, you know, we have good times, we vibe, and every time I rage, she puts on the calamari hat. You're good. Much love. So, what do I want to do for this chat companion? I wonder if it could be like a reverse jellyfish almost? Or maybe like a slime? Ah, no. But hey, I made my first own OC last week. Congratulations. Congratulations on the first OC. We love it. I wish I could do my own art for things. I just don't have the talent. I have the ideas perfectly, just not the artistic ability to make it. So a lot of art is not like talent. It's pages and pages and pages of practicing the same thing over and over and over again. And really blocky forms. Upside down jellyfish? Kind of like Inkay? Maybe, maybe. Because, like, it's too easy to do tentacles. Does that make sense? But, like, jellyfish also have tentacles, so maybe I'm not as smart as I think I am. She has white hair with wolf cut red eyes. She's gonna have tattoos, but I haven't figured out yet how to make them look normal. And she has like streetwear, tech wear clothing. Ooh, very nice. That sounds awesome. Thank you for the shout out. You're welcome. You're welcome. So what are you making tonight? I like the design so far. It is a fish squish companion, which essentially is a companion that appears between the booba. I've been thinking a name. I probably figured out the first name, Astra, but now I'm thinking the last name. Okay. Hey, yo. That would be cool. That would be cool. So I have chat buddy companions, and then I was gonna make a bit redemption for Fish Squish, and it was gonna be this like slime jellyfish creature. Part of me is like, do I want to give it eyes? That might get a little... you know what? Maybe. Maybe. So then I'm gonna put in like a guideline for these eyes. There, there, and there. Just so that way I can keep them straight. Or attempt to. It's gonna look really weird, but we're gonna make it work. So that's position 1. So if you think about how jellyfish move, they like spread out and then they poof back in. Okay, so this is gonna be 1. This position is gonna be position 2. So we're gonna squish it. And we're gonna stretch these out a bit more. And this is going to be position 3. So if you're wondering what this is keyframing between 2 positions. So in animation, what happens is that when you go to draw movement, you draw the keys first, which is basically like, say this is position 1 and then this is position 2, but we've kind of gone a bit backwards. Because I'm going to duplicate the layer. I'm going to increase it. This will be more understandable when we start making it move. Right now, though, I am just trying to get the squish proportions. And we're gonna stretch it out a bit. Like that. Okay, so then this is position 2. Okay, so the reason why this is position 1 is because this is like kind of the resting position. And then for position 2, we're going to build anticipation. So anticipation is we're going to have our creature like kind of squish. We're going to do that jellyfish thing where it like squishes in on itself. And then in position 3, which is the final position, it'll be fully like stretched out and wiggly because it's going to appear like it's swimming like downward into that like crevice area, but it is going to be squished. So God, I'm gonna get banned. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a new animation folder and we're gonna go from there. And so I draw everything by hand because I hate myself. Well, no, but I like hand-drawn animation the most. Not to say that vector animation doesn't have, like, its purpose or place, but for me, growing up in the golden age of, like, 90s and early 2000s, like, hand-drawn animation, that's what I fell in love with. You know? You can't help what you love. That's your character here. Okay, here we are. We're gonna do a new. What? Animation folder. And we're gonna do a vector layer because that's gonna be super easy to draw on. Blip! Oh my god, I love Blip so much! It's my favorite redeem that I have. One of them, anyway. Okay, alright. So we're going to fade that out as much as possible. And then what we're going to do is we're going to darken up these lines. Okay, so this is where the fun part of drawing is. This is where you draw the same line over and over and over and over until you get it perfect, and then you do it for the next one. For the squish and my possible exhaustion pass out after a shower. No worries. If you need to do the EP, go do the EP. Okay, so when you have multiple forms like this, we're gonna break it down and we're gonna do them one at a time. And we're gonna try to keep things as even as possible. So I'm not gonna worry about the tentacly bits or the eyes just yet, because I'm gonna work on the body. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna draw all of our frames. It's gonna look kind of weird, but we're gonna make it work. Oh, nope. But weird, odd question. Will you do a sea squirt at some point, you know, for also the memes or whatever people say? A sea squirt? Oh, like it's shooting water or something like that? Maybe. I haven't decided yet. They are adorable, though. Okay. That. Nope. Okay. And then this is 3. I'm always like... detailing. So the thing with the animation that is really interesting is you're gonna want to be able to like work on your skills in tracing, because that's how you're gonna keep your characters like as on model as possible, if that makes sense. And if you're wondering what this blue like outline is for the drawing, this is called onion skin. So when it's blue, when it's that light blue color, it shows the frame that you previously worked on. And when it's green, it shows the future frame that you're going to work on, if that makes sense. So then if we play it, okay, so now I'm gonna rename these 1, 7, and 12. Or actually, let's change that to 13. Okay, so I don't need my guide anymore. Like, at least not for right now. Like, we still have the tentacle. Don't get me wrong. We still have the tentacles and the eyes to do, but we're not going to do those just yet. We're gonna focus on the sort of what do you call it? Like, plume or flow of the body first. And then we're going to animate all the smaller details. And that's kind of how it's done. The way that you want to do animation is you want to focus on moving one thing at a time. Which, when you get into more complex animation, may feel like it's impossible, especially when you have all the, like, tiny itty-bitty details to worry about, too. Especially in vector-based animation, where, like, the head is its own frame with its own bones. Like, it's a whole thing. Also, I'll send you that starfish clip tomorrow. I'm just trying to get to my bed to lay down at the moment. No worries, no worries. By the way, if anybody has any questions, if you want to know more about the process, I tend to drop, like, chat, like, stuff that I think is relevant as I'm doing it. I like fun facts. So, like, I do talk about it while I do it, but, like, if anybody has specific questions, I promise I will do my best to answer them based off of the program that I use. I currently use Clip Paint Studio. Or why I do things the way that I do, that kind of thing. So, yeah, feel free. Feel free to chitty chat, ask. Or, just chill and vibe. Whatever works. Whatever makes you feel comfy. So what we're gonna do So we're gonna drop that down to about like right there. I was going to ask about the color palette. I'm awake for now. So I'm not quite sure what the color palette of this eldritch creature is going to be quite yet. Come on. If you had an idea or after you made and created it. So I'm not 100% sure. Honestly. A lot of times I tend to decide color palettes after I do the initial line work. Just to see what I think would be good. Ooh, come on. I feel like that's a bit too big for that. Oh, nope. Having color palettes in mind is not like my strong suit. For some things, like, it's a lot of I play around with colors and then I see which ones would work best. Ooh. Not gonna lie, one of my favorite pieces you did was the dairy cow, her pose, and color palette. Yeah, that was back when I was doing color palette challenges. Yeah. Okay, we'll do one frame, and then we'll start building up. So, the frames that you see that I'm doing now, these are called, in-between frames. So, a lot of times between key poses is you have key pose frames, which are like the more larger, grander scale movement, and then you have the, what is it? Or am I getting that wrong? I might actually be getting that wrong. So basically, the way you have animation is you have two different poses, right? You have pose A and pose B. And then you key all the major movement to get in between pose A and pose B. And then you do all the in-betweens in between the key poses to get there. If that makes sense. I just kind of eyeball it and go from there. which is probably why all my stuff kind of like is kind of wonked. So what'll happen is that'll start going down a bit more. Come on, come on, come on. Kind of like a heart. Hola, fish mommy! Hey, fish poppy! What's up? How you doing? Gotta give a shout out to a fish poppy. Adele Damon. Some of my newer viewers might not know Fish Poppy, but like way in the early days of me doing the streamy stuff, Adele Damon and I did an art trade where I drew him a fish Sona and he drew my character. And he also streams. So go show Poppy some love. I'm probably heavily butchering Latin words, I'm sorry. I'm a pasty ass translucent white girl. You did an amazing job. Woo! Speaking of hand-drawn animation, something I thought was funny. So if you don't know, there's an animator, a Disney legend. His name is Aaron Blaise. He did The Lion King. He directed Brother Bear. Like he teaches. He has like online classes that you can learn how to do like character and animal animation. And all that kind of cool stuffs. Super great, super nice dude. So he did in a hand-drawn animated piece called Snow Bear. And it took him 3 years. It's an 11-minute film. It is amazing, tugs at the heartstrings. But he drew Snow Bear, and shortly after that animation had come out, Disney announced that they were bringing 2D animation back to the studio. I was like, really? Really, Disney? Yeah, if you ever have dreams to be a Disney animator, go get your bag. Oh shit, that moves kind of well, honestly. Holy hell. Either I'm getting better, or I'm deluding myself into thinking I'm getting better. Hello. I think it's probably that, like, secondary option, but who knows? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put that down just a little bit more. So this is where spacing, so like your drawing, so when you draw, your drawings can be as pretty as like pie, right? But if you don't get your spacing if you don't get your spacing in between the drawings correct, it doesn't matter how pretty all the drawings are, like, your animation's gonna look kind of wonky. And that's something, and don't get me wrong, that's something you learn over time, like, as you keep doing it. But until you start doing it, it's gonna be wonky. No, come on. This is the first time I'm animating something and I'm using the symmetry tool, so I'm just like, huh. This makes stuff a bit easier. Oh wait, I am looking at that incorrectly. Ooh. Okay, and then those go in between. And then that goes, yeah, like that. Okay. All right, that probably explains why I've had a couple of issues lately. Oh, so, I do want to say that, I'm looking at other jobs in the fish market right now. And I've gotten a couple of callbacks, a couple of interviews, so My streaming schedule is going, like, I'm under guerrilla streaming right now just because, the current fish market I work at, scheduling is a bit, you know, a bit wild around the holidays. But I'm looking to get in another fish market that's gonna give me more hours, if that makes sense. And so with that being the case, I'm gonna have to adjust some things for Strum. I don't know what my new hours will be, what I'll be working. It's all dependent upon which market I get into. So just kind of bear with me. I'm still getting other assets completed. I want to bring back the fun fish facts. To start posting them on Fridays. I'm working on my mail club and seeing all the logistics that go into that. So, like, I do have fun things. Most of it's probably going to start next year. Most of it actually is going to start next year. So. But I appreciate all the fishlings, being patient. I have a friend that's helping me get my Discord back up and going. I might change some stuff on my Patreon. Ooh. Okay. I really like that like initial like downward thing. Oh, that's so cool. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what's called follow through or overshoot, where we're gonna have it go a little bit down and then have it come back to its shape before it poofs into that super okay, so we're gonna ignore, I'm actually gonna turn, actually, I don't know why I didn't think of just making that frame invisible. God damn it. The more you know. Actually, now that that frame is invisible. Oh, that's so cool. I know it just kind of ends abruptly, but like, that's so cool. I love when I do cool shit. Also, I got a thing? I got a thingy thing? Huh. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Dell sent me a thing and said that the messages aren't going through. Which is weird because nothing he should be allowed. Tried on PC and mobile to no avail. Let me see. What's going on? Is it bad internet, maybe? That's weird, Dell. I'm so sorry. Let me see. So I've refreshed my chat. Either try refreshing, or I mean, I am on YouTube as well. Like so when I stream, I usually simulcast to YouTube. It's okay, not your fault, lol. I'll be Batman lurking in the shadows. No worries. Mine were 2. Huh. I wonder what's going on. I'm sorry? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I had like 6 that didn't go through. Huh. That's weird. Twitch being Twitch, I had to refresh and come back in. Okay. Asawi. Oh, so tomorrow we're gonna go back to, to Dredge, to playing Dredge. I gotta figure out how to get past that eel mofo. I think it's mobile. Maybe. So, so basically, if you like game streams, please stop by and come visit for that. That's gonna be tons of fun. I'm gonna scream and cry like the coward I am. We've been catching some weird fish in Dredge, alright? Shit's absolutely no bueno. No bueno! Come on. No, that's too wide. Sorry, I'm also trying to think about how Squish works. No, it looks too much like a square. Okay, so yeah, that's about as flat as it's gonna get. Because the idea is that it's gonna be hitting the top of the booba. So that's gonna be yeah, that's about what I expected. And then instead of redrawing everything, we can just go back and assign cells. We'll rename that to 10. Oh, okay. Oh, so we'll rename this 11. And then we'll change 13 to 18. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what's called like a smear frame, like a smear campaign. Is animating like making a flip book? Yeah, kinda. Only, so it's the same basic idea, but you, but you know, you do, so the way it works is each, instead of having it bound in one, like, thing that you flip, each page is its own drawing, if that makes sense. And then, yeah, you just kind of layer them together, and then you have them shoot by really fast, and there you go. KK. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some speed lines. Because that's how you know it was going by fast. So back in ye olden days, whenever you would do animation, like on traditional paper, you would have, come on. You would have to punch out. So what you would do is you would use this like metal thing called a peg. And a peg, it would have like 3 holes at the bottom. And the idea of the peg is that what you do is you stamp holes in the paper, like in the physical paper where the holes in the peg would be. And so what happens is when you layer all the drawings on top of each other, it keeps everything straight and everything layered correctly. And usually you would use this on top of like a light table or some backlighting, so that way it would illuminate the paper so you could see the previous drawing that you were working on while you were working on the new drawing. It's actually really cool. Yeah, you can see that smear for just like a split second. But you see how that adds like a whole bunch of like detail stuff? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna overshoot on this, like, stretch. And then we get to do the fun part, which is the tentacles and the eyes. Although, honestly, the eyes will probably be the next easiest thing we do. We'll see. Come on. Wonder if I do 1, 3, 4, and 1. Okay. Oh, I like that! That's super cool looking. So I thought, so my eel boy was probably the most complicated animation I had done so far, just with how many like moving bits he's got. But I feel like Squeesh is gonna be just as, if not more complicated. And to think we haven't even done color yet. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Color is gonna hurt. Alright, so let's get him back up. So I think what we can do is we can keep his eyes on the same layer, maybe? Actually, we could keep that. Are you gonna watch me hand draw these individual circles every time? Yes. Yes, you are. I mean, if you want to. If not, I completely understand. But that's kind of how animation is, you know, especially frame-by-frame animation, where all the movements are, like, really tedious. of copying your layers and reassigning them is that whenever you make changes to the initial layer, you don't have to make changes to them all, if that makes sense. And that can really help speed up the process. No, it wouldn't be that wide. Oh, look at that baby! I love him. It's just like, hi guys, what's going on? This is baby. This is baby. He is my baby and I love him. Okay, so now we're gonna get the nice thick stroke. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay, so now if we take all of that off, oh my god! Look at him! I love him! Oh my god! So fucking cute! I love when I do cool shit. Oh my god! He's so cute! Sorry, I wanted to animate like the main tentacles and then give him like a couple of extras. I really love the movement. Oh, he's so cute! Alright, now we gotta figure out what his colors are gonna be. Actually, I might pull up the random color palette generator. Unless, friendos have color suggestions. Look at him! I love him! Ah, baby! So cute! Color the baby. Color palette generator. Hey zombie, what's up? How you doing? Give you the shout outs. Hello. Shout out Not alive zombie. Not alive mombi. Mombi, don't call me that. That's a slur. Oh, I've reached 60. Okay, color palette generator. That's rude. Oh, Oh, no, I don't want Canva. Coolers! Start generator. Let's go. I got smacked by sharks! How dare! Rude. Oh, that's right. So I have a community challenge going on that I completely forgot to mention the entire time I've been doing this. So my community is being tasked with raising 200,000 channel points so I can play Dark Souls Remastered, which was a gift given by Not Alive Zombie. So if that is a game you want to see me cry my eyes out and run away from everything from, consider donating your channel points. Actually, I'm kind of wondering, should I make him green or yellow? Yellow! Green. Color palette. Actually, let's do forest. We'll use this. We'll make him green. Okay, so if you're wondering how you color a movable object, what you do is you create a whole new animation folder and everything you did for the line work, boom, you get to do again for color and shading. Although usually in an official production, what they do is when they do the line work, they have color, like, pencil guides for where the shading is supposed to go. But it's just me, and I don't do that because, well, I really should be doing that, but I haven't yet. So, you know what? It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time. We'll make him have this, like, light green color. Ah, there went my phone! Come on. Oh, and I believe in you. I believe you can fly. Splat. Look at him. He's so cute. I love him. That is baby. I love when I do cool shit. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off that palette. Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted. 6. Five. Oh, you know, that could stay there. Da, 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 da. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Despite how tedious the animation can be, how should I put this? I love animation, like especially hand-drawn animation, because to me, like, yes, it's tedious to draw things frame by frame by frame, but it feels like magic whenever it starts to move, you know? One. Three. Oh God. Look at that baby! Oh, he's so cute. Actually, what I should have done was I should have moved him over. Ooh. Wait. Oh wait, I see. Nope. Don't worry, I'm about to fix the color too. Hold on. Oh my god, everything's off! Shouldn't have really changed that much, I don't think. Ah, it's ahead by 1. Okay. Alright, there we go. There we go. And this is why you outline the guides. Because then you're stuck doing what I'm doing now, which is trying to eyeball it. And eyeballing things is kind of like a mixed bag, right? Because sometimes you do it correctly, and then other times you don't. And usually in animation, like, you want to be kind of precise. Like, now granted, so one thing I've learned just trying to figure out how to do my own animated stuff and how to do, like, comics and stuff like that is only, so never give full 100%, only give about 80. Like 80% of your best. And the reason being is that if you're gonna give your full like 100%, you're gonna like burn yourself out. But also a lot of times things only appear on screen for like a split second or like a minute. And unless like you have really like nitpicky, I guess nitpicky like people, like you still want like how do I explain this? Like you still want to do things for like continuity and you want the overall thing to look like you want your overall creation to look good and look professional. But for stuff that's only gonna appear for like a second, don't sweat it. You know, don't agonize over it for like hours and hours when you could be doing something else, you know? What is that saying? Anything worth doing is worth half-assing? Or something like that? That's not to say that you don't want to give your all, but on days where you're not really, like, feeling it, you know? Just get something on paper. A lot of the times the battle is to just sit down and get something on paper. Or digital paper, or whatever, you know. 9 times out of 10, if you can get something on paper, regardless of what it looks like, you're already winning. I gotta remember that when it comes to editing content, which I am terrible at, by the way, but, a lot of what I'm doing is, I know I have content I need to edit, but I'm kind of in freeze mode with it because I'm like, I don't really, like, I probably have more good stuff than I realize on my streams, and there's some editing stuff that I want to do that I feel like would be fun, but but like, even I struggle, alright? Like, I'm not perfect. Oh, whoops. Contrary to popular belief. Damn it. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty accurate! Hell yeah! I'm not saying I'm awesome, but I'm awesome. Alright. Alright, so let's see. Aha, baby! You're so fucking beautiful! I love him. Alright, I'm gonna color the eyes, the eye holes, and then I'm gonna color good for tonight. I'm gonna give him yellow eyes. He feels like he wants yellow eyes. Or should I give him purple eyes? Actually, let's give him purple. Why not? Let's go outside. Let's go outside of the ordinary, and we'll do purple. Bright, beady purple eyes. He's a cabbage fish. Look at him! Oh, he came out so good! So, I'm definitely gonna be adding shading to him and highlights and all that good stuff before I put him up for redemption. He is going to be commissioned, like your character here, or your colors, I guess, commission. God, he's so cute. I love him. That is baby. But, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit eepy, so this is gonna be it for me tonight, everybody. I did what I set out to do, which was do animation after I promised I would, so. Alright, let's go find somebody to raid out to, because we're gonna raid! But, thank you everybody who joined stream. Thank you for the new follow. I hope you all have a good whenever. Later. Alright, who are we gonna raid into? Eepy Egg. Egg Tamagoki. Huh. You know what? Well, let's do the EP Egg. Alright, I will be back Monday for some more Dredge. Tuesday will be more art, hopefully. The rest of the week's gonna be a bit shaky, but we're gonna try to get everything done. Alright, much love. Bye-bye!